Mission culture is more than the space. It's like a place where men can get together and sharpen one another. We've talked about this for a long time, incorporating both our passions. You know, like I've been speaking in schools for about 10 years and helping disadvantaged people for another 5 on top of that. So let's say 15, 16 years now. And so when we started chatting about it, Cos had custom culture, which was amazing. And it was like, yeah, we want to start doing something with young men that, yeah, gets them off the street, gets them off the video games, gets them off doing dumb stuff that, you know, we probably did growing up as well, to have a place to be able to come and belong and learn in and grow in, and then bring others in as well. Older guys bringing them in, like it's like a man shed, but not at your home. This becomes it. And so with a purpose, not just to hang out and be, you know, but with purpose behind it too. So that's what mission culture is for us. Family, faith, food, fellowship. Yeah?
Bang on. If I'm going to really like throw myself out there, why I did this, it all started when my family broke up. When you take a man out of his home, his family, it cuts. It cuts so hard. You're used to coming home to your kids, your wife, whether it's good or bad, you know that's where you're going to. You take that away and there's this emptiness in you, right? And all you do as a man is find a way to keep yourself busy so you're not thinking about that empty spot. That's what custom culture really was for me. So because work ethic was such a big thing in my life growing up, I felt a way that I could incorporate fun stuff for my kids when they were with me in that separation time, where I could show them what I am and who I am, but they could be doing their own thing. And that's what this really is. That's where it all started for me. Certain art, knowing what size the nut or the bolt is and getting that socket for a shot, it's actually so satisfying. When we're first starting out, it's just go there. Oh, that one doesn't fit. That one doesn't fit. But then the day when it just, oh yeah, I'll grab the right one. I know what it looks like. I know the size of it. It's just great. Doesn't leave you after that. From the automotive side of things, from where I sit here and what I've been through, my workshop's been a safe place for me. So if I'd been up to no good or something bad's happened in my life at that particular point, the workshop was a safe place for me. I'd go there, I'd lose myself in my work, right? And then find either a solution or let time work out the problem that I was in. I want to show people like you can spin a spanner and have the weight of the world on your shoulders, but when you come in here, I can take some of that off your shoulders. And you might be doing something that's irrelevant to what's going on in your life, but in that moment, an idea comes into your head that can get you out of that problem. So it's pulling yourself out of the trouble, getting in a place of safeness and safety, and then putting your mindset in a place where you can calmly think yourself out of whatever's going on in your life. That's what my dad's workshop did for me, I'll be honest. It saved me so many times. So when we're done in this life and our bodies become dust, as it says in the Bible, right? What is it actually we leave behind? Is it money, wealth, all of this stuff? It's actually what we've educated the next person. I'm all about leaving that behind. What my dad, my grandparents passed on to me, I passed that on. That is inevitably worth more than gold to me, and by doing so, it feels more rewarding in my lifetime. I can have all the money in the world, but the feeling I get from showing someone what to do on a car or a bike, how to build a BMX, right, is actually more rewarding than actually sitting there fixing a car, because I know I've got bills to pay. Deep down, that's what we leave behind. That's what this is all about.
Back before the mobile phone, you used to sit with your grandpa and just hear stories.
Yeah.
Even your dad. Now those days are almost gone, man. And so the concept that I had in my mind was like these older guys coming, hanging out, and then sitting and sharing stories and knowledge and experiences, and without even looking at your phone, 4 hours is gone. You're like, wow. Yeah. So, and these were just like extras, because you sit on that couch with somebody, you just talk and learn. And that's why I got a big table that sits actually 12 to do exactly that. So it wasn't necessarily NDIS focused. It wasn't necessarily, disadvantaged youth, but I just empowering men. That's where we get Proverbs 27:17 from. As iron sharpens iron, one man sharpens another. That's how you become a man, is learning from other men. And that's how we used to do it. Now, all these kids are
trying to work it out from Instagram.
Yeah, and TikTok. Cos has been a part of my life for like 30 years now. 10 years ago, one of our best friends took his own life. And it was the hardest thing I've probably ever gone through. I lost my grandparents as well, but naturally, right? It was the hardest thing I've ever gone through. And Cos and me were there, and that's probably where we built this depth in our relationship. And in the past 10 years, he's been there for me personally, in places and times where, man, I was down and out. And so I want to be that for him, and we want to be that for others.
Sam, when he talks, he inspires me. He gets me emotional every time. And after I've heard him or been around him, I just want to go smash things out. I want to train harder, I want to work harder, I want to provide better. We help each other in those areas where we're so different, and we bring two major different elements to this project. I think really gives us that leading edge that will make this successful, that can make it a long successful mission. Yeah, I was going to say business, but it's not a business. I'm so entwined in businesses that this is the first time I've stepped out of that rut that you can get stuck into. I want this to be a space that anyone is welcome. You don't have to come from a broken home or be out on the streets. I want these two different types of people that are out there to come together that are no different to what me and Sam are bringing. We're different in what we bring here. But when you're bringing those two different types of people together, they can start understanding what's out there. They're not stuck in that Instagram bubble where everything is beautiful and great, and we can start learning off each other. I think if I can get the likes of Repco or Bursons, and we can put a project together, go out, you brought this idea in, but purchase a car. That car goes up on the hoist, and we get that young guy that's either come out of youth jail or is off the street, and he needs a car to get to work. That's half the problem here. But I can get a big corporate customer, if they came in with all the parts and the goodies that I would need to get that car safe to be on the road, That was their part. And then I get an insurance company to come in and go, hey, we'll insure that car for a year.
Yeah.
And then another company come in and say, we'll put registration on it for a year. There's a collaboration going. That's what we're looking for. That's what we want. We want to bring companies and industries together to help these people.
100%.
I don't want it to be off my back all the time.
Yeah. The concept of even small to large businesses giving back something, you actually see what it's doing. It's upskilling the next generation. That's what this is about. That's why it's called mission culture. It's a mission, and we're embedding it in a culture together. We want 20 businesses on that wall. That's going to become that sponsor wall, that 20 business logos on that wall that they're going, hey, they invested in part of your future. Right?
Yeah.
That's how it works. Yeah.
If we can build confidence in a young man that came in with nothing, couldn't look you in the eyes and shake your hand, but by the time he's leaving, he's approaching that next person coming in and putting his hand out to say hello, Sam and I have achieved something. Huh?
100%.
I can only hope it spreads like a TikTok.
Yeah.
This place here, this is honouring what my dad gave me, what he did for me. This is my heaven on earth.